Energetica is at REI Expo, bringing you the latest updates from the renewable sector. Now we are joined by Mr. Duari, CEO, India and Southeast Asia, AXITEC. Hello, sir.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Sir, could you tell us what are your company is into, and then what are the products and solutions you are exhibiting here today?
So AXITEC is a German-owned German company. It's been in the solar module business since the last 20 years. And we have a considerable amount of experience in terms of quality solar module manufacturing. I head the India and Southeast Asia business, and we've been in India since 2017 now, so it's been some time now, and we have a manufacturing facility in Chennai as well, so where we are manufacturing solar modules. Our focus has been on quality solar modules, because in India it's a very cost conscious market, and people often quality takes a back seat, right? So our focus has always been to push for quality. Maybe we're a little more expensive than the rest of the people, but most people understand the value of what we are offering.
That's the USP.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, we are having a lot of discussion on localization and made in India. So what steps you are taking towards backward integration in your manufacturing process?
So we have already, as I said, we already have a factory in Chennai. See, most of the Indian manufacturers, or Indian players rather, they were at one point of time, everything was being imported. It was coming from China, because there's so much manufacturing capacity in China that it's quite cheap to manufacture there. But at the same time, there are now indirect trade barriers which the government has put up in terms of ALMM, in terms of BIS, which has encouraged the Indian industry to flourish. Also, there's a BCD currently of 44% on solar modules. So obviously, to cater to the Indian needs, obviously manufacturing has been set up, including us. We have set up a manufacturing facility in Chennai, as I said, and going forward we are planning to put up a cell manufacturing facility as well.
Great to know that you are driving the Make in India effort. Sir, we would also like to know your expansion plan, like future key priorities and expansion plans.
Right. So we have this plant in Chennai, and we are planning to put up another solar module manufacturing plant in another South Indian state. Probably in the next 2 to 3 months, we are able to announce it and start manufacturing over there. On a time window of, let's say, next 6 months to 1 year, we are planning on a cell line as well. Now the cell line, it takes a lot of investment, time, permissions, planning, and before we can start. So probably in another 6 to 12 months, we are looking at a cell line, AXITEC cell line also in India. This is another part of the value chain that we want to add to the manufacturing.
So like companies like yours taking initiative towards backward integrations, where do you see the Indian renewable energy going forward in the next 5-10 years?
See, there is already considerable amount of interest and commitment and investment which is happening right now in terms of let's say cell manufacturing. See, module manufacturing, we have enough capacities. We don't need more, to be honest. We are at a state where we have over capacity in terms of module manufacturing. What we need is cell manufacturing, wafer manufacturing, and ingot and polysilicon manufacturing. Where I see the movement right now is cell manufacturing. There's a lot of interest. I think the next step would be wafer and ingot manufacturing, where we need more investment and more focus on. But then it's also dependent on a lot of government policies, and also a lot on the global demand and supply forces. Because if you're able to get a certain raw material even after duties from China, why would you want to manufacture it here, right? So there's a lot of combinations. But I think we are at the right the movement, and the momentum is right there, where we are moving forward for the integration of all the processes in the value chain that is being localized here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing the industry's insight and then your company's vision. We wish you best luck and more success in the future.
Thank you very much.